This is Charter Local Edition. I'm Brad Pomerance in Signal Hill, kind of a modified roadshow. We're in the Long Beach area. I am so glad to introduce you to a new friend, Vanessa Torres. She is with C-SPAN, and C-SPAN is out in the Southern California area. Before we start to talk about why you're here, just for our edification, what is C-SPAN? I mean, I know, but what is C-SPAN?
No worries. So C-SPAN is a TV network. We've been around since 1979, or one of the biggest cable networks out there.
Yes, you are.
C-SPAN is traditionally known as covering the House of Representatives and the Senate.
Right.
So you're Congress. And what's great about C-SPAN is our coverage is very unique. A lot of people think that C-SPAN is actually funded by the government, but we are not. We are actually funded through the cable industry.
Of course, it's our pleasure.
Yes. So 6 cents come out of every cable bill, and that's what comes to C-SPAN to allow us to do what we do. So we thank our friends from Charter for that.
And some of your programming I really enjoy, especially the book stuff.
Oh yeah,
you know, and
definitely.
I enjoy when you have your seminars and you just kind of let the cameras roll and we can watch people talk kind of from the heart. And you must love your job.
I do. I really enjoy what I do. My job is I travel all around the country. So I travel with our big C-SPAN bus.
I love that bus.
I know, it's
I
so
love
fun.
That bus.
It's so fun. And I go to different middle schools, high schools, universities, book festivals, American history events, and we really just showcase everything C-SPAN has to offer. A lot of people think that we just cover Congress, but we do, like you said, book TV, American history TV.
And you now have 3 channels, I think.
We do. We have C-SPAN, C-SPAN 2, and C-SPAN 3. So C-SPAN is traditionally known for covering the House of Representatives. C-SPAN 2 is the Senate, and C-SPAN 3 is any committee meetings, hearings, or briefings. So,
but then around that content is when we see book tours.
Exactly. So we are going to be attending the LA Times Festival of Books. So Book TV is one of just our most also popular programs. It's been around for over 15 years, and people just love watching the festivals. If you're not able to attend, if you're from the East Coast and you want to come to LA, and you're not able to come, you can watch it all on Book TV.
Let's talk about why you're here.
Sure.
Recently, you were at Alhambra High School. There were 3 students from Alhambra, I think it's 3, who won a nice little prize. What did they win their prize for?
Sure. So StudentCam is a documentary contest that C-SPAN holds every year. It's open to students in grades 6 through 12. We ask that they answer a question, and then we ask that they answer it in a 5 to 7 minute video.
And the question this year, should I read it?
Yes, please do.
Road to the White House, what's the issue you most want candidates to discuss during the 2016 presidential campaign? You had a huge number of submissions.
Yes, we did.
Almost 3,000 submissions from almost 6,000 students in 46 states and the District of Columbia. In the end, 150 students won, with 53 teachers as well, over about $100,000 in prizes. Tell us about the competition more.
Sure. So StudentCam has been around for 12 years. It's really a great way for students to get involved in national and local issues. So our mission is just to really get them involved, working together, getting interviews, kind of getting them ready for the future. Just, people that want to interview them sometimes are, very happy to do so. Sometimes it's really hard to get those interviews. But StudentCam just really gives students a chance to really express themselves.
So let's talk about the winners out of Alhambra.
Yes.
There were many, but the Alhambra students, Andy Chan, Akil Khan, and Shannon Ka, their prize was for a documentary called A Sense of Security.
Yes.
Tell us about A Sense of Security.
Sure. So these students did a short video on A Sense of Security is about Social Security.
Social Security.
It is.
Okay,
yes.
I'd like that because you don't know from the title.
You don't know. You kind of don't know what it's about, but it's a really great video that they did to just kind of see how the Social Security affects not only older Americans, but younger Americans, and how it affects them now, and what our country is doing about it.
What made their video a winner?
Sure. So, well, I do at times get the chance to watch some of the videos.
But I guess why was it good? How about that?
Sure.
Keep it simple. Why was it good?
It was great because we always look for students that have just awesome content, that have a lot of different interviews and all that good stuff. So they really, interviewed older citizens, some professionals, did a lot of facts, used C-SPAN content, which is very important for us to have in there. And they're also able to use other content as well, but just to, we just show so much that's going on in in our country, and the students are able to just kind of go back on our video library and check that out.
Our friends at Time Warner Cable also had a winner in their midst.
They did.
Out of Fountain Valley High School. This is Leah Phillips and Justin Wynn, and their project was called Autism is a Journey, Not a Sentence. Did you see it?
I unfortunately was not
It's
able
all
to
good.
attend that
No,
one,
but
yeah, it's you know, the topics are just so different. It just depends what the students are passionate about. So it can be something that impacts them personally, something that's happened to family members or friends, or something that they've seen happen in their community, where they just kind of want to see, well, what's, you know, our government doing about it in a national level, and you know, a national level. So for these students with Social Security, what was really great is that, you know, they were mentioning during their ceremony how difficult it was to kind of choose a topic. They kind of got this project from their teacher, Johnny Lau, and were like, this is, you know, your assignment for the semester. You guys are able to choose your topic, and the students were like, well, what am I going to choose?
Right.
So they all kind of got together and kind of just chose a topic where they were, that affected them.
But
and
it's
just citizens.
interesting how inventive to pick Social Security, because
Right,
Social
right.
Security is for the older people,
Right,
and when
right.
you're in high school, who's thinking about Social Security?
Right. And I think that's where they kind of were like, I don't have, you know, a lot of people think it is just when you get older, but it impacts, you know, them now. Like, what will happen in the next few years when, you know, in the future when they retire, like, and all that good stuff. So they were just like, we need to worry about it right now and kind of see
Have
what's
you
going
seen
on.
other videos other than Alhambra?
Oh yeah, there's been a ton.
Tell me
Yeah,
some of your favorites.
Yeah, so during the time that we visited Alhambra, we visited a lot of other students in the California area, which were really great, winning honorable mention, third prize.
Sure.
Many of them sometimes are just topics on minimum wage, immigration.
Is there a first place winner?
There's a grand prize winner.
Do you know who that is?
So it was some students from Jenks, Oklahoma.
Okay.
So they won grand prize, and it was actually one student,
Okay.
Olivia, and she won.
What was her topic,
in
do
her
you know?
video, her topic, it is.
It's all good. It's all good, don't worry.
Yeah,
Oh,
but
so what were some of the other topics?
Sure. So some of the other ones, as I said, were immigration, LGBT community. Some can be minimum wage, student loans. So it varies. Some of them have been in the past about fracking, oil. Yeah, so it's really intense stuff. Students get a lot of different interviews from folks that C-SPAN can't even get. We're just like, wait, who did you interview?
What's
How'd you guys
amazing
get that?
to me, so I have an 8th grader. Last year she was in 7th grade, and she took a TV video class. The things that they can do.
I know.
I mean, I can't believe the advanced technology they're able to manipulate.
Yeah, their editing skills and just the way they, you know, do any graphics or all that good stuff. That's how they work together in a team. So these students in Alhambra, one was great with graphic design,
Right.
The other one was great with editing, and the other one was great in front of the camera.
Is
so
this
it
a
works out
yearly
really great.
event?
Yes, yearly event. So the topics, the new topic always comes out around August.
Okay.
And then they have August so this past year was August 2015 to January 20th, 2016 to submit their video, do all the research.
Do we
and all
know
that
what
good
the
stuff.
topic's going to be coming
We
up?
don't know yet, but it is an election season, so sometimes it's kind of like a broader subject.
And what are the requirements to participate?
Sure, so what we want students to really focus on is getting a subject that they're really passionate about. Also, it has to be within the 5 to 7 minute time frame, just because our education department does watch over
Almost 3,000.
3,000
Right.
videos, and we only watch just about like 20 or 30.
Right, in your department.
Then, yeah,
Right.
and have C-SPAN content. Make sure, you know, we want to get, you know, the pros and the cons of that subject, because a lot of students go into this project with one viewpoint, like this is what, and then towards the end of the video, they kind of like switch their viewpoint. They're pro something, and then
kinda
go.
cool.
It was just kind of neat because they're just learning along the way the different topics or what people think and all that.
Thank you for joining us, and thank you for being here.
Thank you
really
so
appreciate
much.
it.
Of
Her
course.
name is Vanessa Torres. She is with C-SPAN. She was out here for a StudentCam competition. My name is Brad Pomerance in the Signal Hill area. This is Charter Local Edition.